Shame. 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 Shame.
Let me explain something to you. I don't care nothing about that tough Tony talk. I don't care how many bodies you got, how many people you shot at, how many people you shot, how many years you did in jail. You was running the yard. Ain't nobody want to go in the cell with you and fight. You stab people. I don't care about none of that. I am a grown man saving my community, curing the generational curse. Okay? Don't talk about no money to me either. All right? Because everything you did, it's a good chance I did too. And I don't care what you talking about when it come down to the street talk. I don't brag about it. I don't boast about it. But the one thing that I want to hear is, what did you do to change the mindset of our community, the youth in our community? What did you do to save somebody in our community? Tell me something that you did to break the generational curse. All right?
The more outrageous I am, and the more ridiculous I can be, is the more success at virality or fame I have, which is true. We've created this world where people do dumb shit and then we make them famous. Two, I want to roll back inclusion. I'm going to reintroduce gatekeeping. Speaking solely from a musical perspective, everybody now is a fucking musician. Everybody's a DJ, songwriter, the singer, and the reality is you're not. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say about it. Ciao.
Shame.
You know, y'all are God's toughest soldiers for real, because the way that y'all get on the internet and talk about all the dumb stuff that y'all do in y'all life, what happened to shame?
My nigga.
Shame.
Wrong. What happened to shame? When did it suddenly become wrong for allowing people to feel shameful for their actions? I noticed that today we try to overcorrect the feeling of shame by instead acting grandiose or thinking of ourselves highly than we really ought to. See, when we can't acknowledge our shame, we act out, which causes damage to ourselves and our relationships with others. We refuse to look within ourselves and seek to outsource that feeling by doing whatever is necessary, even if it means projecting that shame onto someone else. Which is why so many of our people lack accountability today. They don't want to deal with the shame. And the result, what we see going on in the world today, there are no standards. Everyone's free to do whatever it is that they will. And if you dare try to speak against it or seek to correct someone, oh, you will be feeling the shame by the hatred of everyone around you. I feel like there's a healthy shamefacedness that would do well with our people to just keep us humble and remind us of our basic humanity. It was once a shameful thing to be a baby mama and no husband. It was once a shameful thing to even dress a certain way. I feel like a lot of the things that were once shameful in our community media and all the things that we glorify and we laugh about and sing about, and it's all just to hide the shame.
Shame.
Bring back shame. You know what I'm saying? Bring it back. Shame plays a role. Shame is very necessary for a society to thrive. I promise you.
My nigga.
Shame. 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 Shame.
And what I'm trying to explain to you, ladies and gentlemen, is the real world that our children live in, not the ideal one that we want them to live in, not this wonderful world that we pray that will come here one day, but the real world that they have to live in. You want to know why they're acting so crazy? You want to know why they're doing the things that they're doing? Because we have not prepared them to live in this real world. We have sent them through 12 years of school teaching them this dumb stuff that doesn't work, and when they go out and try to apply it and get killed for it, we are not there. All right.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are not there. We are not there. We are not there. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Shame Sunday. You know what shame is? It is a painful feeling of humiliation or distress caused by the consciousness of wrong, foolish behavior. The consciousness got to be aware of it. Appreciate y'all pulling up and popping in. You know how I do. Had to give y'all a definition. So welcome, welcome, welcome. It's going to be a good one today, y'all. How much is too much? How much is too much? Time. For the awesome name. Thank you. I appreciate you pulling up and popping in. Goodness gracious. All Miles is in the building. Appreciate you pulling up and popping in. Donnie Blaze is in the building. Appreciate y'all, seeing y'all. Coming back to check out another episode. Goodness gracious. Y'all see I ain't the only one? I'm not the only one. We see it. It's going down. Take heed to the messages in the building. Appreciate y'all pulling up and popping in. Any of the content creators, please hashtag LIA so Nightbot can be on this job and drop y'all's links in the chat so everybody can check your content. And if they like it and subscribe, I'm sure. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell. We all out here trying to support each other. Share the stream. Share the stream. Throwing some information over here. I'm talking about giving a reflection of what's some shameful behaviors, that can have some negative effects, right? We got to talk about it because everything we think we do, it's good. It's good. Yeah, it's good. Everything. Yeah, it's all good. Don't worry. My kids can eat noodles all day. They don't have to go to school all the time. I don't have to worry about their education. Everything's all good. We're not concerned about the future of the decisions that we make now, the behaviors that we exhibit now. Shame, shame, shame. It's always an abundance of content that I can bring you guys, right? Because we all know social media is everybody's dumping place for attention. It's a lot of attention whores going on. It is absolutely a mentality. Many of you need it. You need the attention, whether it's good, bad, indifferent, doesn't matter. Somebody's paying attention, somebody's watching, somebody's looking. Shout out to y'all. Because everybody, has a place in this space and consciousness, right? Oh, goodness gracious. But we're going to point out some shameful shit over here, goddamn. I'm about tired of you TikTok mamas. It's really becoming an issue. It is absolutely a form of neglect. So I got a nice list of the consistent women who pull up every morning, all day, all night, just ridiculous amounts of time with young, impressionable humans in front of the damn screen. It's downright disgusting, and nobody's gonna fucking say nothing. Fuck TikTok, CPS, all the reporting, none of that shit matters, and it's a shame. It is absolutely a shame because going in their inbox to let them know this may affect your child in a negative way later. They don't care. I get cursed out. So taking a tally of how much you do it, it can be considered a form of neglect. And it will be sent to CPS, so your asses will be reported. Any mothers you see on this shit tonight, it's a consistent thing. I've been watching them over a goddamn month, even if I just pop in. And that's all I do. And it's a shame that these babies, okay? Anything under 10 is a goddamn baby, and their mind is very impressionable. And we need to start considering what we are doing to them now. Because that's your job as a mother. That's our first job as a mother, to teach them about the world around them. And y'all ain't doing that. Y'all teaching them about the fucking screen in front of them. And it's a form of neglect. It's neglectful. Their development is in jeopardy. And no one's fucking listening. TikTok don't care. Reporting it does not care. And all these fake names, having to fish to find out these real people's names, it's a job. It's tedious. But I'm finding just screenshotting enough of it can be reported, y'all. Digital CPS report national. So when you start to see it, report it. The more it gets reported, it will become an issue because it's absolutely a form of neglect for these babies. Too much screen time. It has always been a thing. We've been raising kids for 30 years. It's been said, it's been told, the studies are there, the articles are there, the books are there, the results are there. We see the children now. We see them now. Young adults can't fucking comprehend shit. They don't know what 8:45 is. And we blame the school. I don't. I blame the parents. I blame the environment. I blame the village that watch these young humans grow up and don't give them nothing but the device. Here, take this device, let it occupy your time. It's just like putting them in front of a goddamn TV. It's even worse. And y'all do it. A lot of you ladies sit there with them right in between your legs, half naked. So, I'm concerned. And to say anything to them, their hyena friends who champion the nigger shit blocks me about real quick. Oh, I get blocked out the live real quick. And I don't say nothing ratchet. I just ask a question simply. Do you think sitting this child in front of this screen is not going to affect them later? And their hyena friends will kick me out of the live, which is no problem, which I expect, but I'm just saying. It's going to affect them later. I should not care about your children more than you. Is it the reality of it? Are we missing out that we're miseducating? Are we misunderstanding that they're going to be human adults later? Quickly. It happens extremely quick. For the people who have adult children, how fast did it go? Feels like it was like this, huh? Yeah? My mama still looks at me and be like, I can't believe you're like almost 50. This is amazing to me. I feel like I just was telling you to fix your hair, go brush your teeth. But we're being quite foolish. And we need to start drawing the line in the sand because it's really affecting the children. The addiction, it's not even a drug no more. We don't have to worry about crack. We don't have to worry about the morphine and the Vicodins and all of that stuff, them finding that. No, they have enough. This is enough for them. That's enough. It's addictive. Yeah, it's proven. It's documented. It's a reality for a lot of our children, a lot of our youth over the last 10, 15 years. The exposure is amazing. You have the adults who were being exposed on MySpace now talking about it, talking about the lack of consent of being a child growing up in front of the screen, in front of you people, being judged, being mocked, being looked at, watch their mother have all these fluctuating emotional rages, lows and highs, like the bipolar. It's amazing to watch, y'all. And these kids are watching this shit. The kids are right there sitting on their laps, watching the parents cry and go through all of this drama. Here's the consideration for the children, y'all. Nobody's reading books. Nobody's helping them to do fine motor skills. It's a shame. It's a goddamn shame. And then they thrust them off to school at 5. And when they're not learning or comprehending, they have a problem. They have a problem. Something's wrong with the child. The child is broken. We're going to talk about it today. How much is too much? How much is too much? Do you eat until you're full? Put a 1 in the chat if you eat until you're full. If you have been taught that you have repeated that to your children. You ain't full. Finish eating. Eat that. Eat all of that. I mean, how many of us have done that? Have been told that? And it could possibly be the fear, that poverty mindset, the fear of you don't know when the next meal you're going to fucking get, so you better fill your belly. You best fill your belly. You don't know when the next time you're going to eat. So I get that. But a lot of people are not in that goddamn situation. It's not happening. House full of snacks and everything. Anything at their easy little hands can grab. And nobody's monitoring anything. How much is too much? How much is too much, y'all? I ain't got a whole bunch of videos for y'all today. I just got some pictures because I just screenshot, an abundance of mothers sitting with their babies in the screen. And y'all need to see it. So if you come across them, I'll report them because they're there every day. These children are not being cared for. They think that they're caring for them. They're not. Yesterday morning, I came across, I don't know if it was a redhead mama with a baby in the screen, and she's a breastfeeder. So she just popped that titty out or, whatever in front of the screen and not in an educational way. Not in an educational way. Anything for likes. Like, it's a lot of children around, and it's not just one. But again, I caught one picture early, and then last night we was watching some stuff, so we was up really freaking late. These children were still up. It was like 1:30 in the morning. Even if it's, on the West Coast, it's still 11, it's late. It's pretty late. And yelling at the kids to go to sleep, but in a nice way, smiling and shit, But this is where we are. All their attention is right here. I need to be right in front of this screen because I need to see the comments coming up. And it's sad. I don't know how they're doing that and having jobs. But it's going to affect the children later. Let's have a look at some of these mothers, man. And they don't block their children out. So, because I usually was doing that initially. But no, they don't care. But some of them I've been watching for some years, like they be up here. New babies, older babies. Yeah, it's just all of it. Just come on. Look at our babies drooling. The predators are watching. The groomers are watching. All those people in the chat, they ain't looking at you. They don't think your ass is cute. They looking at them babies. And everybody ain't a friend. Everybody ain't genuine. Hey, I used to hear, eat everything on your plate. It was normal. It's normal. Hey, fam. Well, appreciate you, Red. Pulling up, popping in, put the volume down low. Yeah. A lot of mothers. A lot of them do a lot of their business with their children, and I get that. Entrepreneurship, trying to push your business, but you're using your children. You're using your children as a pawn. I don't think they see what they're doing. This young lady is constantly having somebody watching her, and she hangs from she has a disorder, and, she's quite popular. There's no kids in there. I'm just showing you, like all day. You can go on any time, and she's there. This young lady, this is a new one. Yeah, the baby was still dressed like that, still on her fucking chest, more than 18 hours later, you guys. And this baby big. And this is the sufficient amount of food the child is getting is your breast? The fuck is going on around here? Hair hat hooligans, all crazy. The shit just don't make no sense. We're not teaching and educating our girls. We're modeling very poor behavior, and somebody needs to fucking say something. Most of them don't love their hair, the skin that they're in, because the influence of their mothers. Look at this shit. Everybody has on a hair hat. She's one of the worst. And she has an extreme amount of followers. Extremely toxic. But I love my children, and I call them and I miss them, and all of this, and I fight with the father, and we do it all in front of them, and everybody is supportive, and the shit is amazing, y'all. It's amazing to me. And we champion this nigger shit. It's very ignorant. It's ignorant because these kids have no consent. They can't consent. They do not consent. They do not consent. Infants, they're starting right out the belly because they were doing it while they were in the belly. And now everybody wants to see the baby. Oh, here's the baby. Look at the baby. Look at the baby growing up right in front of your eyes. Look. Early in the morning. It's 11 o'clock on our end, but this is on the West Coast, so they getting ready for school. This is what they do. They prop up the fucking phone in the bathroom, and this is what they do. This is what they do. And I'm wrong for saying that this is going to affect them in a negative way. It has a high probability of affecting them in a negative way. It's not going to be in a positive way. The babies. These women want so much attention that they will prop their babies in the screen all day. All day. Look, early in the morning. Don't even wash your face, brush your goddamn teeth. Turn over, turn the phone on, and here, boom, look at my baby. Oh, such a beautiful baby. Such a cute baby. Look at the baby. You say one thing, you question one thing of why are you doing this? And I swear to you, they will block you out. One negative. They don't want to hear none of that shit. You can't check anybody, especially a mother. A new mother? Bitch, I wish you would. I wish you would, but they need it. They need the fucking correction because you're creating poor habits, very bad habits. And it is documented that it is an addiction. Most of you adults are fucking addicted to your phone. First thing you do is look at it when you get up. It's hard to put it down. You swipe, 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 swipe. And I say to my husband all the time, blessed that we have Madison now. Because imagine, I might be fucking addicted too, right along with y'all. But I know I have to model my behavior for her. And that shit hard. That shit hard. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. I may make it look easy, and I tell people that all the time. Yeah, I may make it look easy, but the shit ain't. And you say, I don't want to deprive myself of stuff because of these kids. You have to. The fuck? Who raised y'all? Who raised y'all and told y'all that this was okay? They don't even know what you look like for real, for real. You go outside and lie about who you are. Like you act like they're not going to comprehend this. But again, I say to you, a lot of you women keep your children stupid, dumb, so where they don't comprehend the foolishness that you're doing. So they won't speak up. So they won't learn to advocate for themselves. So they won't learn to set boundaries with other people as well as your ass when they become a fucking adult. Early in the morning. It's a lot to be going on. It's a lot to be done within a house with an infant. Managing your time well, reading books, singing songs, showing them how to clean up. Clean up song. Shit is amazing to see this every day. And I'd be like, yo, I'm so disgusted by it. Disgusted. Because I only took the ones who do it all the time. These babies were in their bellies. They don't consent. They do not consent to this. Children cannot consent. They cannot consent to sex. They cannot consent to this. It's too much. You know, when the social media first started, everybody want to put their little pictures of their kids, you know, but now technology is amazing. AI is amazing. They steal your children's whole identity. And to put all of their business all on social media that they are not consenting to, for people to record it. This is on here now. They can go back 20 years later and be like, look at this lady talking about my mama. Look at this lady and imagine what can transcend throughout that time. And this one is always sitting with, look, she has nothing on her bottoms. Even if she does, it looks like she has nothing on her bottom. Her daughter is sitting in between her legs getting her hair done. Like, this is grooming. It's fucking predatory. Something's wrong with me for saying it, pointing it out, but that's what it is. In the car, early morning, with the baby. It's 9 o'clock. So I say 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. We sitting in the car. She talking shit. She talking enough shit. I didn't want to be that, expose them that much to screen record the conversations that they have with these babies sitting in front of them. And if the comments change in the chat, their emotional stability changes with the baby sitting right on them. Like, this shit is not okay. It's fucking disgusting. It's a disgrace, and it's downright shameful. And it should be considered a form of neglect. Mm-hmm. That's the next information being sent to CPS. Like, is this considered to be a form of neglect? Like the exposure that children are getting, because there's a time when they said there was too much TV. How much TV is too much TV? Now you got a small TV in your face with access to an extreme amount of danger. Inappropriate viewing for children. Even if they're on a child site, like the commercials that come up are inappropriate. It's inappropriate. But y'all wouldn't know, because y'all don't sit around your children long enough to know what the fuck they doing on them shits. You're on a device. The babies are just right there all the time. All the time. But the family members don't say nothing. So everybody know we all have our social media platforms and such like this. Do they expect fame and fortune? Because a lot of them have nonsense on their fucking pages as content. It's too much. It's too much. If no one's told you, I'm telling you, veteran fucking mother, I'm telling you, it's too much. It's going to harm them later. A lot of them lack fine motor skills. They're finding that the children's hands, muscles are not developing properly because they're playing with phones. They're not playing with blocks. They're not trying to fit the triangle's peg into the circle hole. You know, they're not beating things. They're not playing outside. They're not doing a lot of stuff because we want them to stay put somewhere so we don't have to watch them. And the device is babysitting. First step is being aware that you have a problem. That's the first step, is being aware that you have a problem. And some things, when it comes to your children, you have to notice that there's a problem. And I'm noticing that we're waiting too fucking long, and then we thrust them into school, and the school tells you that there's something wrong with your child. But no one says it's the parents' fault. No one goes back to what the fuck was you doing the last 5, 6, 7 years while you had this child at home before they went into school? Were we not reading? Did we not put the big pencil in their hand or crayons? No coloring books? Is there coloring books in your house? Huh? Puzzles? Big puzzles? You know, they have like 12-piece puzzles, up to 100-piece puzzles, 200-piece. Like, work your way up to that. Building blocks. Amazing. These things are what they need. Them devices are hurting them and harming them. Just want to bring awareness. But I'll shame your ass too. Because when you come later and you need some mentorship and it's the child's fault, something's wrong with the child is broken. This is what we get. The child is broken. Something wrong with the child. A little evaluation will tell us that, yeah, no, the child's not broken. You didn't do anything. You didn't do anything and you're expecting greatness. You didn't do shit. You know, a little bit of phonics goes a long way. And there's so many awesome, learning apps, so many awesome learning videos that you can introduce the children to. Y'all are not even monitoring that. Promote conscious parenting and love and abundance, because everything else is just he said, she said. Y'all egos are amazing. It's amazing. It's fucking amazing. And half of y'all are fucking 4 or 5. Stay in the screen. It's going to affect them.
AR's in the building.
AR's in the building. What's up, brother?
He said.
Shame. 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 Shame.
Shout out to my rant. How much is too much? How much is too much? Brother CBN is in the building. Hello, hello. Listen. There was a time where temperance was taught. You know, when we was growing up, it's one thing I always held the elders say, you know, everything in moderation. Even the doctors, you know, say it's okay. You know, you want to drink some alcohol, you want to have some wine, you want to smoke, all of those things in moderation. Anything in excess is harmful. It's just harmful. But those small tools are not being taught to these children at all. You know, even if you're trying to teach it, many of you are not modeling that behavior. You cannot tell children, like we used to say 3 years ago, you cannot tell children to read a book and they don't see you pick up a motherfucking book to read at all. So we can't tell them, no, you can't be on your device, you know, no phone, no tablet, when that's what you're doing all the time. All the time. You're never without it. And they notice they're not stupid. Okay. It's our job to teach them about the world around them, and they're learning. They're learning. Goodness gracious. CBN said most kids in today's time lack survival skills these days. Yeah, because their parents lack them shits too. We got to go back a little bit. It's amazing what's going on. But temperance, you know, was something that was really taught. I was showing my husband, you know, the decline of it, you know, in the 1900s, you know, things just started to change. I guess everybody was, you know, minding their business, and, you know, you do you, boo-boo. It is what it is. But temperance is the quality of moderation and self-restraint. Self-restraint, self-control. All of it is self stuff. So you're absolutely teaching these children that they don't have any control. This is something that you need in your face all day. This is what they're seeing. This is what they're seeing. Control. I mean, you know us women, we want to control every fucking thing. So it's showing. It's showing in the wrong ways, ladies. In the wrong ways. Women stopped educating. We stopped educating about that temperance and control, right? Because nobody wants to be judged. And I think that's what it is, the mentality. We hear it now with these modern day women. You know, you can't judge nobody. You can't judge nobody. I get that. Can't judge nobody. Look where we are. Look where we are. This is not beneficial. It's not beneficial to our youth. It's not beneficial to the young humans coming up behind us at all, to not have any self-control. We don't even have control with putting our fucking hand in our mouth. Hand-to-mouth syndrome. It is a thing. It is a thing. It's an addiction, just like cigarettes. They say it's not even about the cigarette. It's about the hand-to-mouth. Hand-to-mouth. Yeah. What's going on in the chat? What y'all think about this? What do y'all think? Is it going to be harmful later? Put a 1 in the chat if you think it may be harmful for our young humans later. Too much exposure, too much devices, too much. This is the future. This is the future. This is the device children graduating. These are 17, 18-year-old young humans. They don't know no better. I was young and dumb. You think they're going to look back at those pictures and be like, oh my God, I can't believe I had that on. Half naked. I cannot believe I did that. When you hear so many of y'all say that, why would we allow these young women, young girls to go out and do the dumb shit? Trial and error? Let them experience it? Huh? They got to experience it. No. It's not true. Emotional wrecks. Every time, I swear to you, every time I fucking swipe and see a woman in the screen, it's an emotional wreck. Somebody done did something to them. They a victim majority of the time. Somebody done did them wrong. A lot of them beef and have these toxic relationships and do it right in front of these kids. These kids be right there. Nobody sees that to be foolish and wrong. This other generation, look at them. Look at it. This is what went out for prom. And people think this is just awesome, you know. Oh my God, look, they're just so confident. And look at her body. She did that. She did that, boo-boo. They half naked. They going in a building with grown adult men and women around. So parents are not censoring what the kids buy for prom. Everything is sheer. That's what the look was this year. Pretty much all sheer. If they can just cover up, you know, some of the main areas, they'll do that. Large majority of them are going out with these platinum blonde wigs. The shit is horrible. I mean, they look like fucking Muppets. Nobody's gonna say anything. Something's wrong with me. I'm judging. The hair is toxic. The glue is horrible. It's unhealthy for it's just too many realistic things that I point out and care what the fuck it look like. It don't look good to me, in my opinion. So yeah, we got a lot of things that all of this is creating. It's not a good look. I'm gonna give y'all, I gotta give y'all a little bit of information, okay? Y'all gonna have some kids, some of y'all gonna be grandparents. This is a new generation, you know, so I think if you had the information you can share, speak up, advocate for your children, your grandchildren. Too much. It's just, it's too much, too much. Too much is too much. How much is too much, y'all? Got the negative effects, y'all. It's all of them. Physical, mental, emotional health, all of it. Yeah, it's going to affect it negatively. Young children, it's affecting adults, but we focusing on the young children, okay? The top one was addiction. Yeah, definitely addiction. Obsessively checking, overwhelmed by the number of views or videos to be seen. Anxiety with not using the app. Difficulty focusing on task. That's addiction. Yeah. Mental health, increased stress, anxiety, depression. In severe cases, it may lead to suicide. The For You page can also push young children towards harmful content, i.e., depressive or suicidal material. It's dangerous for these young people. Their self-esteem and body image, okay? Prevalence of unrealistic beauty standards and filtered images. Little girls, yeah, it's already an issue. And us grown women, we know, we were little girls before. It's gonna be a thing. How do we empower them? How do we build them up? We got a lot of classes on that. You can check out Red Lipstick Vibes as well, where the vibe is always positive, always some etiquette going on over there. Plenty of streams over the last 3-4 years have been done. So appreciate you, sis, for having that type of stuff. We build women up over here. We want to build women up over here. Little girls are going to be grown women one day. Little girls will be grown women one day. Some of them grow up faster than others. Pay the fuck attention. Fathers, open your eyes. Pay attention. Self-esteem. Y'all know that. It's an issue. We see our women because most of our women wear hair hats. So, I'm just saying. But they'd say they don't have a self-esteem problem. I disagree. Sleep. The algorithm encourages users to keep scrolling. It disrupts sleep schedules. It will. It does. How are y'all sleeping? Are you sleeping well? Huh? Okay. Last one is the interpersonal skills. The interpersonal relationships. It's a problem. Y'all see it? It's a problem. Most of y'all don't know how to cooperate with no fucking body. Okay? Interactions between people. It's been a problem. So I think it's not only affecting the adults, it's going to affect the children because it's definitely affecting the adults. So, it's just going to be trickled down. Please pay attention to your behavior and how you are interacting with your children. Interpersonal relationships, okay? Displace meaningful interpersonal relationships, which are important for psychological well-being. It's very important, y'all. Something involving or occurring among several people. The ability to get along with others. That's needed for human life. That is absolutely needed, So what do you think those young babies, toddlers, young children are learning by being propped in front of sitting in a chair in their house all the time and being propped in front of a screen and their parent just talking to a box? You think they really understand? They don't understand. They don't at all. Shout out to y'all for pulling up, popping in. This is more informative because, I don't know, everybody's algorithm reads something different, but because I look for more, school stuff, educating the kids, with the Educator Advocate and so many other, content creators that you see I post. They are people who speak similar to how I speak about what we are seeing in society. We got to point it out. Somebody has to draw the line. Somebody has to report because our children are in danger. Those children are going to grow up and be our future senators, our future leaders, and they ain't gonna know how to lead shit. And we're screwing up their cognitive development. We're screwing up their development mentally. The first 5 years is the most detrimental to their lives in the future. And we're doing them a disservice. So reporting people who are constantly, everything in moderation, constantly having babies and children propped up in these screens, it's a form of neglect. And we're going to get to the nitty gritty of that shit. Because now we sending our young 17 and 18-year out half naked just because they graduated from high school. We should say no. Dads, where y'all at? Y'all okay with this? What's good? You okay at home? Wait a minute, hold up. Let me ask that again. Because this shit's serious. Sir, do you feel safe at home? Fathers, are you gentlemen safe? Do you feel safe? Can you speak up at home? Are the children listening? Are they under your leadership? Because I think it's quite foolish that we just okay ignorant shit. There is no modesty with our girls. And it's not just about being naked. Because they put all this shit on and they don't want nobody to lust after them. They don't, so they say, they lying, but I don't put this on for nobody to be whistling at me. And, because men were shamed. Men were shamed for that, whistling and doing all that other stuff. And I don't know, they kind of stopped. I don't know what neighborhood you in, I'm just saying. But it was a regular, normal thing everywhere and it wasn't shamed. So it got shamed and they stopped. But they're getting back to it because, they can't distinguish the difference between a lady and a whore. They can't distinguish the difference. You can't walk around dressed like a whore and expect to be treated and considered like a lady. What fucking world y'all living in? Good luck with that. If you're outside half naked, most people are gonna look at you like a whore. It is what it is. Yeah, even if it's
I am
one
here
time. It's
to
just
do
one
some
time.
good old-fashioned slut shaming.
Yeah.
We about to go out to the park today, and Maddie came down with some white leggings on, and I'm like, yeah, no, the legging thing is done. You can cut them into like shorts up to your knee and put a skirt on, but and they white. No, mama. And not the way I'm talking to y'all now, but we had to have a conversation. I'm like, turn around. Can't you see right through it? You see the color of your underwear? You can see the blue. You can see the lines and all of that. I said, matter of fact, your daddy's in the living room. Why don't you ask him if that's okay for you to wear outside? She was like, the eyebrow went up. These kids ain't stupid. It was like, let me go upstairs and change that. So I explained to her, if you wear anything white, pants, skirt, anything like that, you should wear something black under, because you won't be able to see it. But those are the conversations that we need to have. We're not. But again, everything in the store is whorish for our little girls anyway. Everything is short, mini skirts and tight. Yeah. And you parents are not showing discernment. I've been watching it for fucking over 20 years. I'm not even going to lie to you. It's like, why you dress them like that? Because I don't want no fucking people looking at them lustfully. Like, I mean, they need to know that they don't have to be beautiful, being naked. Mommy doesn't walk around naked. I'm pretty cute, You don't have to do that to get attention. What attention are you looking for? So they do all of that, and then, what do you do for your husbands at home? I'm saying, y'all get off. That's another story. We're going to focus on these kids. Please. Everything in moderation. And not to say to take it all away, but do your studies. Because it's a lot of information out there. Children under 3 shouldn't even be in a device at all. So we know y'all are not following that. All day. Grocery store, the doctor, calm the baby down. This is what we do. You're fucking lazy. You're lazy. You didn't have none of that stuff. You got to talk to them kids. You got to play with them. So do these parents, because how many did I show? Maybe 11 or 12. It was probably about a dozen mothers who sit with their babies propped in the screen and they talk to the screen the whole day. Do you think that those children are really learning something? They're learning the world around them? Articulation and such? I don't know. We got a video.
Part 3, everything's for shits and giggles. Please don't take nothing serious. It ain't that deep. If you want me to rate, just send it to the D-Ski. Let's get into it. Are you going to fucking Jocelyn's Cabaret or fucking prom? Nah, seriously, I ain't gonna lie to you, babe. This is very inappropriate, insanely inappropriate. It's like you didn't even give a fuck. You didn't give a fuck. You didn't give a damn. You just posing with your tongue out. You look like shit. This shit is terrible. This is terrible. The quality, material, everything about it. Did they let you walk up in there? What school is this? We need to report their ass.
With the tongue out. What influence is that? Are we serious? Is this really a thing? The whole culture, the whole phase? Are we really pushing that? Like, because mothers and fathers, their baby just graduated from high school. This how you sent them? This how you sent them out to prom? You paid for that? Or did they work? They work at the mall. They made their own money and they had their homegirl make the outfit. Because this is how you sent them out? Or they snuck that in a fucking book bag and changed at their fucking friend house? Well, this child ain't got no mama or daddy. That's what we saying, right? With this was those pasties? Like, that's the majority of our young women who went to prom this year dressed like that. Women did their hair like there's a women around them. There's a village around. This is okay? Look at it. She said the material, all of it. And well, her titties look like she 45. I'm just saying. You a teenager. This not okay, y'all. It's not okay. And it'll probably, like they said, the self-image, to have all that hate, all the comments come behind that, girl, go viral. They young minds, man. That shit might affect them in an extremely negative way. It's bullying. Wow. She's really naked.
We need to report them.
I mean,
what fucking high school is this? Come to the floor. -14. Dress is ugly. Your titties is... This is really... I'm really like... You was a baby.
It's a baby.
Jesus Christ.
And she looked like a baby.
You look so pretty, baby. This is a nice dress. I really like the dress. I think you look nice. I like that your hair isn't the same color as the fucking dress. I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10. Very elegant, very classy. It's not no birdie shit on. It's a very nice gown. I really like it a lot. Very classy. I think the brown dress looks very good with your skin complexion, with your hair, all that. You look really pretty. I'm going to give this a 10 too. I think this is a very nice gown. Yeah, I think it's a nice gown. You look... Good job, girl. Good job, girlie. The pimp named Slick. Okay. This shit ass, though. Is it... Are you going to prom Easter Sunday? What's up? Is it that cold? Are you in North Dakota? Wyoming? Fuck, are you in Denver? I mean, no, I don't like it. I mean, it's a lot. You are dressed like you 70. Like prime time deacon, though. We're gonna get this 3, though. I love that you dressed up, though, boo. Don't get me wrong. But I don't like it, though. But I like that you dressed up, boo. I'm gonna give it like a 3. 3 ski. I see the vision, though. I swear I see the vision. With the girl with the khaki pants and the heels. I promise you I see the vision. I don't like the vision, though. Her dress is beautiful. I'm gonna give the dress a 9. The gouge and the heels.
No.
I see it though. I do. I swear. Like if she just would have had a pink dress or a green dress, it would have been cool. You know what I'm saying? Or if a 10. I think this is very nice. I love like how simple it is. I don't like the extra, you know? But everything is extra nowadays, huh? But I don't.
Everything
80%. His suit is not bad. Her dress is decent.
Radiant prom dresses part 2. We starting off rough. What in the fuck is this? Why does it look like you robbed her for her feathers?
Right.
Put the feathers back on the dress. Like, all jokes aside though, why is her feathers wrapped around her waist and going up your back when they should be on her dress where her legs are?
They both girls.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 5 out of 10. I'm being generous. Next is this couple. They're cute. I love the orange hair in the white dress.
No. What do you guys think? What do you think of the outfits? What do you think? Do they look like high school appropriate outfits that, the administrators be allowing to come in? Oh, you look great. Come on in. Like, is there no dress code? What's the deal? What do you guys think? Any one of those were your favorite? What about the green Big Bird outfit at the end? Like, it's amazing. I don't know if I just have old, ignorant eyes, maybe. But this is crazy. Like, this is just the beginning to make them feel like they, succeeded in an extreme way. Look at that whole dance crew coming. Wait, why you got the goddamn Crocs on? I can't. And this is the project. Work it. This is just graduating high school. You know, the journey has just fucking begun. This is the problem. They think they fucking did something. They deserve something. Look at America told y'all. Look at this shit. Are you kidding me? You go, girl. Congratulations. Congratulations. Like, what image are they trying to? What image do they think that they are gonna be perceived with? Is it bad bitch? What is it? What is it? They're gonna look back. I think that's the thing. Do y'all remember those pictures when you were 13 and 14? All your school pictures with your crazy smile, crooked teeth, broke glasses, whatever, hair all messed up. Like, the big hair era. When the ladies had all the big hair going to prom, you know. Yeah, we look crazy. I guess this is their era of looking crazy. They look crazy now, though. We think they look crazy now. Parents pay for this shit. Let's go, girl. We can't walk. We should have saw some of these kids in these shoes, child. Look, they just want to show booties and be sexy. And it's a damn shame. Because women, ladies, we more than that. We more than that, right? We say we more than that, but this is all the fuck y'all be showing. Why y'all can't find no more dances? It's more. Let's again and show it again. Look at it. We just so okay with our girls showing all their body, all their best assets. For what? Yeah, they don't. I know it's been on real good. Everything is ratchet. Nothing positive, nothing uplifting. Saying I'm that bitch, and this nigga, and like that thing. Can't take this monkey with these fucking golden pea wigs on. Takes away from y'all's natural beauty. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm so tired of telling my black sisters how beautiful they are and telling them how many conversations I've been having with our black men since I was a little girl, and all of them say, the natural's beauty, man. That kinky, long as that shit smell good and is soft. And I would have to do that, and they ain't believe it. Like, that's the crazy shit. Like, to have to try to empower y'all and build y'all up, and y'all don't even fucking believe it. This shit ain't all that. This shit ain't all that. Make no sense, man. And we just so okay with it. We just so okay. And all of it later, yeah, all the glue, all the hair coming in from India and China, all the Temu wigs, all of that shit, yeah, okay. They don't even believe about the terms affecting the reproductive systems. Like, it's like a shot. How do you not know? You haven't been seeing the reports of it?
All right, I've asked nicely 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how many times.
Oh my God.
Where are the parents?
Where her mama at?
I just 0 out of 10. And y'all came out, she ate the unseated up. But what is that on his body? Whatever he got on, he should have rethought that horrific mess. I'm gonna get this a 6. Oh, baby, she ate this up. 10 out of 10 off the bat. No. This cute.
No.
I don't like the vibe, but the dress is cute. I'm gonna get this a 7. I'm a big kid now. Anyways, I don't like you.
She's definitely getting body, but I just don't feel like she's really getting prom, Just like, dress codes exist, do they not?
No,
like,
they
she
don't.
does look great. I just feel like it's the wrong event for that type of dress. I tried. I ain't gonna say too much, but see, they fits look great, especially his, but I'm just not a fan of feathers. Yellow on black people looks amazing. I'm starting to see it more and more. Like, get into it. Get into it. When I first saw this, I was like, oh, it's giving Cinderella. Then I seen Shorty holding a lightsaber. Kind of confused. But then I was like, is it camp? Because it's a lightsaber and like Cinderella. They don't go together, but could they? Your name is a pimp named Slickback, ain't it? Ain't it? Y'all need to stop asking me to roast people, because why they try to get me to roast the girl in the middle? She don't even look bad. For like a cool 3 seconds, I thought that was an elite chopper. I'm not even going.
Oh man. Addiction. What a powerful message. I want to build your confidence. I want you to be the most influential person in your children's lives. Most of them don't like y'all. Most of your own kids, they don't like y'all very much. They don't like you. If they could be honest, my nigga, I'm telling you, they would say a lot of shit that you probably wouldn't believe, and you may think it's nothing. Daddy don't do this with me. Daddy don't go outside with me. Mommy don't read to me. Mommy don't cook. Mommy always yelling at me. She looked a total fool. A lot of them did. Some of them had some cute outfits on, but still, the parents, who are leading these children. Is there no parental guidance anymore? Parents feel the need to not show parental guidance. Most of them outfits were unacceptable. And once they got to the school, if I was at the door as an administrator, as a teacher, an educator, a professor, no, you would have to get turned around, ma'am. No, sorry, I don't care how much your parents spent on it. I don't care that you got tickets. There's a dress code. And half naked is not a part of the dress code. Appropriate is, yeah, paisleys, and again, half naked. No. No parental guidance. And most of the adults, they want to see it. So we ain't gonna sit here and act like we got a whole bunch of decent fucking human beings walking around. 'Cause we don't. That's why we as the parents should have the parental guidance. The balls and the ovaries to say, no, not today. But if y'all watch my last show on last Sunday, even when you're trying to protect your children, it may go wrong. It may go wrong. It may not go in your favor. We had a father arrested for, having a little ruckus in the house because the daughter bought some inappropriate clothes as a young 17-year-old, and he said no and threw them away, and, it was a problem. But he ultimately got arrested. So, it's not an easy task raising these young humans. So gaining control, being the most influential, important person in their lives as they're growing up is our job. So they are not easily swayed. They're not easily, manipulated into anything. That's our job, to teach them the world around them. And they're not going to learn that by sitting in front of these devices, sitting on TikTok sitting between their parents' legs on TikTok. It's amazing that there is absolutely no self-control. So I see that my path has been kind of written to kind of just teach a little bit of temperance. That's it. Everything in moderation. Nobody is saying don't do this, don't do that forever and ever and ever and cover up like you're a nun. No. But there should be a balance. There should absolutely be a balance. But I don't think many of us want to do that job of parenting because I see it, because that shit just don't make no sense to me. But I'm just one person. Right. What about the people that's looking at us, Hubby said? Because they watching. They watching. You want to hear what they say? See what they think? Gotcha. Awesome. You're doing it, Mr. Moderator. I appreciate you.
See the way they dress, they keep forgetting that Nigeria, we are beautiful. The moment you can see what they showcase on the stage, I said we are fashionable, we see what is going on. You know, we are not having a Met Gala, and everyone, their nakedness is just everywhere. And the men are well clothed, so we have to do something. Tell them the way it is. We don't accept nakedness in our culture. That is not beautiful. It's not beautiful at all.
At all.
And they're all beautiful girls.
Absolutely.
But they should be confident to know they are. They don't want to be like, even they are mimicking and trying to emulate film stars from America. They don't know where they come from. Why did Meghan come here looking for Africa? That is something we have to take home with. We know who we are, and don't lose who you are.
You know who you are. You do not have to be naked to be beautiful. Don't have to be naked to be beautiful. How many of you are? There's a lot of beautiful women out there. I mean, you're kind of messing it up by doing too much. By absolutely doing too much. Too much makeup, too much fake hair, just too much of it all. Too much. To where you be broke. To where you'll be broke. Not paying attention to anything else. That's the only thing that you care about. Spending 2-3 hours to put a face on, like, that shit is amazing. In moderation, once in a while, yeah, sure. Every day, all the time. A lot of the creators, that's all they do, just sit in the camera and do hair and do face. Do hair and do face. And these other nations say, no, don't mimic that shit, Megan. We don't like you over here. This nakedness ain't beautiful. Fuck. They don't look at you like you a superstar. They don't admire you. They don't admire you. Neither do I. Never did, and probably never will. But you know, she really smart. She graduated. I don't give a fuck. That ain't the image that she's portraying to our children. That's not what. And then you have the. That make me sick. That make me sick. Because I shouldn't be. Your children shouldn't be influenced by me. Y'all, shut the fuck up. They are. It's just the dumb shit that, we say. Yeah, we've been influenced by entertainers and movie stars, and yeah. Now they're even more influenced because like I said, they don't like you. They don't like y'all. Y'all don't read to them. They don't remember reading books, and ain't nobody baking no cookies. They don't smell the fresh house, and you look pleasant. Are you pleasant?
Not the mama. Not the mama. Not the mama. Not the mama.
You do that one more time.
You pleasant? You always got a chip on your shoulder? Are you always bothered? What you want? That shit gonna come back and bite you in your ass. I'm just saying.
No. Let's get this straight. I address what I want to address in the order I want to address it. No. Let's get this straight.
So I'm doing my work on this end. Those mothers I showed you, I could show y'all so much more, but I'm just gonna do my reporting. Just want to make you aware. This is what we see. This is what I see on my algorithm. Whole bunch of babies in the screen, and that shit pisses me off with every swipe I see. So maybe the algorithm knows how to upset me, but I don't get enraged. I just go in, make my statement, do my report, and pull up out of there. Might take a screenshot, boop, just to show y'all. They'll be deleted now, but I keep a record of who they are. Because it's amazing. They're finding fame and fortune through their children, exposing their children who don't consent. Again, I did plenty of shows about the cash cows, cash dolls. It's been happening for a long, long time. So everybody's looking for that, going to get famous for one click or whatever. It's just a lot of attention seeking at the hands of your children. Shit is like crack. And I think we need to start seeing it like that. Sadly, that we are here. Because it's going to take a tremendous toll on their brains, their brain chemistry, their body makeup, all of it. Technology is not good for everyone. Technology is not the best for the children. They need to have early access, so they know how to. No, they don't. They'll learn it later. Yep. Was in college class with a lot of 40, 50-year-olds, and they sure did. They learned it. They got it up very well. So, but it will affect their brains in a negative manner. So please, all the links, I put a whole bunch of links to different articles, census, the CDC, all at the top of the chat. Go up there, click them, have your own read, do your own research. And if you are on some of these social media platforms and come across some of these parents and you see things looking a little inappropriate and it's a consistent thing, report it. Report it. Report it. Report it. Report it. Report it.
Send it to me.
Or send it to me and I'll fucking report it. Like, for real, for real. I ain't even gonna front. Most of my brothers send me the shit. Most of my brothers send me the shit. Sis, the fuck? Yeah. Keep sending it to me. And I'm gonna keep exposing the shit. In real life, too. Not just on this little box. Not just on this little box, okay? Shit. Do your fucking research. Check my goddamn record. I did. Let me double check. Thank you. I need my glasses. But it's an abundance of stuff to show y'all. It's quite unique. When I talk about temperance, it's not just about having that self-control. It's a lot more. The excess and expressing that through a lot of characteristics, such as your decorum, self-regulating, humility, modesty, prudence, chastity, abstinence, and forgiveness. All of these things are a form of temperance. All of these involve restraining an excess of some impulse, such as sexual desires, vanity, and anger. The fuck? Most of you adults don't have that. Like, put a big booty on the screen, squirrel, for the men. Absolutely. Like, this is where we are. So my message is to push that temperance, everything in moderation. Like, be easy. You was drinking 2 liters of Pepsi every day. Bring it down. Bring it down to 1. Then take it down to 1 liter. Like, make some change. Make some change. All right. Practice. That's the biggest part of it. Not eating past the point of being full. Work on that. Patience. Temperance is also patience, y'all. Bearing pains, trials, calmly or without complaint. Remaining steadfast despite opposition, difficulty, or adversity. All of this is temperance. Now, true temperance is self-control in life, engaging in only those activities which are to be best physical, mental, and spiritually interests. It is to maintain the mind, the body, and the soul at utmost capacity. It's quite unique, okay? And what is the lack of temperance? The unhealthy condition in which a person is not even attracted to and lacks an appreciation for good things in life. And today we would say that's subjective. So learn some temperance, teach the children temperance. You have to model it. Can't just try to teach it to them. You have to model it. It's the only way they're really gonna get it. Wish y'all the best. We got some foolery to show. Goodness gracious. Oh no, not at all. Shows
Let's take a look at when temperance is.
Women have no control over their emotional instability.
gonna take my mama's ashes and put them in the toilet? Are you serious right now?
She didn't let me know.
Why would you do this stuff to me,
She
man?
on me numerous times.
You could have did something. What you talking about? That's my mama.
I wanted to hurt you like you hurt me.
Hurt me? Hurt you? What are you talking about? I cheated on you, what, a few times? You could have got me by doing. Man, I don't know. I'm really restricting myself, man. Because you just did something so outrageous, man. I'm not believing this stuff right now. I'm showing this to the whole world. How devious and foul and snake-defied you can be, man.
And did. Because guess what? I've been communicating with you.
You ain't trying to
I've been
communicate.
talking to you so much.
How?
You don't even listen to me.
You put my mama's ashes in the...
I got your attention now, don't I?
Really? That's the way that you wanted to go about it? That's the way that you want to go about it?
You found us, and guess what? I defiled her. She ain't like me no way, so that's where she at.
My mama ain't got... She has nothing to do with what we got going on. She has nothing to do what we got going on. Why would you do that? That was my...
These are our women today. These are a lot of our elders. She's an elder. Type of shit is that? You a fucking fool to stay with a nigga and want to, piggyback with the payback. This is payback for you cheating on me. That shit is so dumb. And we are continuing this cycle with our young girls. No. You stay in a miserable relationship just to get back at somebody? How fucking foolish and a waste of time of your life is that? That don't seem godly at all. I don't care if it was a skit. Because women behave like that. All out of control. Irrational and out of control. Irrational and out of control. Anyone? Anyone. That's what that looked like. But her makeup was done. She had on that hair hat.
Only money she just passed. The only thing I had from my mama. And you put that down the drain. Just flushed her away.
Guess what I had? All I had was you. That's all I had. Guess what you did? You put our love down the drain. Our marriage.
I ain't put nothing drain. Woman, just because I messed up don't mean I love them women. I love you.
I don't care about
I provide for you. I know. As soon as we got married.
Out of control.
Protect me.
Protect your heart.
Yes.
I protect you, woman. What you think?
Stupid.
I ain't got you looking like nothing. You just messed up, bro. You just did something. She didn't do nothing to you.
She don't like
How they can do it?
Guess what?
Man.
It's all good. I did. And what?
Man, no, bro, no. This is you just went too far. This right here, I can't deal with this no more. I can't deal with this no more. I'm not dealing with this no more. So you think this a fun and game? You think this a game?
Just like you didn't give.
I don't give a. But you did what you just did was too. Man, you went too far.
You did what you did, and you went too
far.
Gentlemen, y'all got to start standing up for yourself. Pressing charges is a thing. It is a thing. And it's a problem when y'all don't do it. A lot of you gentlemen have to deal with women like this. Like, that's abuse. That's fine. It's not okay to abuse the remains of the deceased. It's not okay. It's a crime. So we have a lot of women breaking laws and, not being charged.
But I got yours. Why you ain't just beat the fuck? Bro, I been beat this girl up. This is like, come on, let's be for real with who she's. Bitch said I'ma poke you. Bitch, catch me. I'm right outside. I'm right. Yes, I'm screen recording. God damn.
So this is becoming a trend now. We get back at you and get rid of the ashes. It's a crime. It's a crime. It's extremely disrespectful. It's extremely disrespectful. And it's a crime. Not only is that a crime, it's a crime for women to knowingly put a man's name on a birth certificate, knowing that nigga ain't the daddy. But one have never been charged. A woman has never been charged yet. So, gentlemen, please start charging these bitches. It has to happen. Somebody got to take the first step. she knew you wasn't the daddy and your name on that birth certificate, and it caused you some trauma. Absolutely. Financially, emotionally, mentally. Yeah. But if they don't get charged, again, where's the consequences? We got some more videos of these ashes. This shit is horrible. Yeah, it was a part of temperance. The temperance. I mean, obviously you can see their lack of temperance, the decorum, the behavior. It's amazing. But this is it. It's showing, and y'all are recording it all. So, you're exposing yourselves and think no one is to say anything. But it's absolutely giving a blueprint to the younger youth to say, don't behave this way. Don't behave this way. Don't stay with a man to despite him later. It's amazing. Oh, man. Disrespect of life and the life and after. I appreciate y'all pulling up and popping in with me today. Monitor that screen time. We're all about promoting conscious parenting. So if you know any parents out there who need some mentorship, course correction, coaching for themselves, as well as their children, possibly, hit us up. PromoteConsciousParenting@gmail.com. We're all here, always here for some tips and strategies. Take what you need that may help you to be the best you can possibly be. And we wish y'all the best, you know what I mean? But I'll be back another Sunday. I got a good topic for y'all next week. Isn't it Father's Day? I don't know. I might skip it, or I might interview my husband because he is such a awesome father. I like talking to him. Just saying. We've been doing some things. Yeah. If I could put together. You're awesome. Yeah. All right. Y'all have a great week. Please have a great week. Check those links out in there. It's nothing but information, and they'll lead you down a rabbit hole of finding more information. It's an abundance out there. Each one, and that's how it should be. Women should be holding other women accountable, especially when we see things that make us all look bad in the eyes of others. Okay? I appreciate y'all. Share my shit. Mrs.SheSaid is signing off. Y'all have a great week. Be kind to somebody besides yourself. That's when real character shines through. Peace.
You see, baby, I don't do this just for the recognition. I do it for the children. You can take the children and bounce them on their knees. Bounce them on the knee and then sing a melody. The Varnell man, did you mean he's mine?
That was lovely. That was beautiful. Johnny Gill should sign you up. How in the hell can you be politically correct when you're blind, deaf, and dumb and destroyed by your enemy? To hell with you and your political correctness. Be a man, be a woman, and speak the truth, and then die on that truth if it comes to that. Stand up.
And if I offended you, I am going to remind you in advance that I'm very sorry and I apologize for the inconvenience of me not giving up.
What we're seeing is that we are in a transition. We had this strong economic growth because of the work that this president has done in the past 18 months, and now what we're seeing is a transition into stable and steady growth.
Shame. Shame.
I vote to bring back shame and embarrassment. Please, I beg you. I vote.
Shame.
Make sure you shame somebody today. Start your morning off right. It's going to be 83 degrees. Perfect day to shame somebody. And remember, therapy without accountability and action is just a new friend and a waste of money.
My nigga. Shame.
2020. So I'm gonna say this one time and one time only. I'm tired of seeing y'all exposing yourselves and showing your asses on this app. It's time for us to officially bring back shame, because I think once COVID hit back in 2020, that shame shit had went out the window. I mean, let's be honest. We all went a little bit crazy during COVID, but I feel like the craziness, the mental offness is still off in a lot of yous, and we need to bring it back. Like,
shame.
Not to sound rude, but as a society, we got to bring back shame.
My nigga.
I hope your 2024 is going exponentially better than you thought it would. There's just two things that I want to see more of this year, and I hope we have more of this year. One is shame, because people have lost all sense of shame and or couth. And I think we live in a world now where people think the more outrageous I am and the more ridiculous I can be is the more success at virality or fame I have, which is true. We've created this world where people do dumb shit and then we make them famous. Two, I want to roll back inclusion. I'm going to reintroduce gatekeeping. Speaking solely from a musical perspective, everybody now is a fucking musician. Everybody's a DJ, songwriter, the singer, and the reality is you're not. Okay? That's all I'm going to say about it. Ciao.
Shame.
You know, y'all are God's toughest soldiers for real, because the way that y'all get on the internet and talk about all the dumb stuff that y'all do in y'all life, what happened to shame?
My nigga. Shame.
Wrong. What happened to shame? When did it suddenly become wrong for allowing people to feel shameful for their actions? I noticed that today we try to overcorrect the feeling of shame by instead acting grandiose or thinking of ourselves highly than we really ought to. See, when we can't acknowledge our shame, we act out, which causes damage to ourselves and our relationships with others. We refuse to look within ourselves and seek to outsource that feeling by doing whatever is necessary, even if it means projecting that shame onto someone else. Which is why so many of our people lack accountability today. They don't want to deal with the shame. And the result, what we see going on in the world today, there are no standards. Everyone's free to do whatever it is that they will. And if you dare try to speak against it or seek to correct someone, oh, you will be feeling the shame by the hatred of everyone around you. I feel like there's a healthy shamefacedness that would do well with our people to just keep us humble and remind us of our basic humanity. It was once a shameful thing to be a baby mama and no husband. It was once a shameful thing to even dress a certain way. I feel like a lot of the things that were once shameful in our community are now the things that we glorify and we laugh about and sing about, and it's all just to hide the shame.
Shame.
Bring back shame. You know what I'm saying? Bring it back. Shame plays a role. Shame is very necessary for a society to thrive. I promise you.
My nigga. Shame. 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 Shame.